together, Redmi Note series has always been a leader in the mid-range segment. And last year, we launched Redmi Note 10, and it was incredibly popular. Now, for
Yes.
instance, it won a number of incredible awards given out by some of the most
आ जाओ भाई
prestigious tech
सारे
reviewers and media outlets.
देखते हैं कौन-कौन आते हैं.
After the
लाइव आ चुका
success
हूँ
of
मैं.
Redmi
एक
Note
बार मैं
9,
चेक कर लेता
we
हूँ अपने फोन
ensured
के
that we
अंदर
had to double
कि
up with the
क्या मैं
stock
लाइव
Redmi Note
हूँ या
10
नहीं.
last year. But even that wasn't
यस
enough. The demand was so
यस
high that people had to
लाइव है.
line out the
गाइस कोल्ड हो
stores
रखा
to
है थोड़ा
buy
सा
them.
तो आप
And
एडजस्ट
in
कर लेना.
fact, we talked to a Xiaomi fan who told us that he was so excited and desperate to get his hands on a Redmi Note 10 that
मैं
he
ग्रुप में डाल देता
visited
हूँ.
10 different Xiaomi stores just to get hold of one. Redmi Note is truly well loved across the globe, and it's also been instrumental in changing lives. Let's take a look. Our users have shared with us
ग्लोबल
about
लॉन्च
how
इवेंट है
Redmi
ये.
Note has changed their lives in so many different ways. And it's pretty
बालों को थोड़ा इग्नोर कर
inspirational.
देना भाई. ये ऐसे ही है फिलहाल.
Like Ash Veer, whose Redmi Note has taken his smartphone photography to the next level, letting him tell his story in a more creative and compelling way. Or Chidera, who uses her Redmi Note as a device to store all her favorite memories and a tool to help her boost her own food business. And not only has Redmi Note impacted individual lives, but just as importantly, it's also been key in bringing global communities together.
ओके
Last year, we kickstarted our Live for the Challenge campaign, where our amazing global users sent in thousands of creative and inspiring videos shot on the Redmi Note to see how they live for the challenge. Redmi Note has always been about living for the challenge, and our devices have lived up to the challenge generation after generation. Why don't we check out this video?
वॉइस चेंजर वर्क होगा. वॉइस चेंजर भाई कौन से वाले डिवाइस में कह रहे हो. डिवाइस बताओ पहले आप. Realme 8 Pro नहीं भाई इसमें वॉइस चेंजर नहीं है. इसमें वॉइस चेंजर नहीं आएगा भाई. वॉइस चेंजर नहीं आएगा.
Redmi Note series has conquered challenges from outer space to Antarctica to the deep blue hole, and yeah, even volcanoes.
राहुल
And
हेलो
of
भाई. हेलो
course, there is more to come. And that brings us
राहुल भाई
to the new
वेलकम.
year.
स्वागत है आपका.
With Redmi Note in 2022, we're super excited to welcome brand new adventures that the new year will bring, as well as the challenges that may arise. And in fact, we challenge our community to sum up what Redmi Note meant to them. And a lot of interesting ideas came up. Awesome design, pro cameras, unbeatable. But the message that stood out the most was that Redmi Note challenges what's possible in the mid-range. And we totally agree with this. With Redmi Note 10, we thought we were giving you the best in segment. Until now.
ओके
Today, we're
Rise to the
bringing an
channel.
all-new Redmi
Challenge.
Note 11 series. Devices that rise up to the challenge. Let's take a look at the first set of devices.
यार ये तो Xiaomi 11i की तरह ही है.
Now
108
that's your
MP
Redmi Note 11
Powerhouse.
Pro 5G and Redmi Note 11 Pro, the 108 megapixel Powerhouse. Why don't we check it out?
फिर दो लॉन्च कर रहे हैं क्या ये.
Hey everyone, I'm TJ. Now Abby just introduced our 108 MP Powerhouse. And I don't know about you, but to me, a powerhouse means something that's powerful across the board. So, it's got to have a bold design, powerful camera, leading display, elite performance, and of course, some insane charging. So
Insane.
let's see if Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro can live up to its name. Let's start by checking out the bold new design with standout colors and powerful new design features, giving Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro a whole new look and feel. First, let's check out those challenge-worthy colors.
कौन सा कलर है भाई ये? ग्रेफाइट
Graphite gray is
Gray.
classic yet slick. I love the sophisticated yet powerful vibe it gives off.
ये शायद स्नो वाइट टाइप का है क्या? हाँ वही है, पोलर वाइट.
That was the pristine polar white. It's cold but soft.
यार ये ऐसे लगे जैसे 11i को ही लॉन्च कर रहे हैं, Xiaomi 11i को थोड़े से स्पेक्स डाउन करके. अटलांटिक ब्लू, हाँ ये
And
थोड़ा
the
यूनिक है.
gorgeous Atlantic blue is unique to our Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G model. It was inspired by the look of refracting sunlight on the water surface. It's an insanely cool look, perfect for those beachside summers.
स्टार ब्लू,
And last but not least,
ये भी देखिए, ये भी
Star
वही
Blue,
Xiaomi 11i की सीरीज का ही है.
unique to our Redmi Note 11 Pro model. It's a color where the details really make the look shine. So look powerful with those amazing colors, and feel powerful with an all-new design language on Redmi Note 11 series. In fact, one of the biggest changes we've made with Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro's design are the all-new flat frames. It gives off a dynamic,
हाँ ये भी
powerful
Xiaomi
look,
11i की तरह
but
ही है.
also
यार
makes it
क्या
feel
कर
solid
रहे
and
हैं ये?
secure in hand. And with a secure grip built onto a sleek and slim lightweight body, it'll feel light in your hand from day to night.
यार दिव्यांश
But let's
भाई,
be honest,
बीटा अपडेट
what we
अर्ली
really
एक्सेस
look
तो
for
आ
in
गया
phone
है,
design
वो भी
usually
कुछ लोगों
happens
को
in the
मिला
back.
है, बाकियों को नहीं मिला
Our
है. तो
strong
अभी
glass
टाइम
back
लगेगा,
finish
हो सकता है इसका
pairs
सेकंड
perfectly with
बैच
the
भी आने
camera
वाला
mode,
हो.
so you
तो
can really show off
नॉर्मली अगर
what stands
सबको
out.
मिलने की बात करें तो कम से
Now
कम
the
भी 1.5 महीना,
revamped
2 महीने
design on
लगेंगे.
Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro gives off a powerful, bold, pro feel with all new flat frames, a powerfully stylish camera module, and glass
Okay.
back built onto a light and slim body. And of course, it also includes some of the design features we know and love, like a super convenient and safe side fingerprint sensor. Next up, a powerful camera
कैमरा
built for detailing your rise to the challenge. Now, smartphone photography has become so important in my life, and apparently to our Redmi Note community as well. We've collected a huge amount of inspirational smartphone shots that highlight how our users have risen to the challenge. Like this incredible photo of airport
यार रियर कैमरा कुछ खास नहीं है
taken by
भाई
longtime
Xiaomi का.
Xiaomi community
108
member and
मेगापिक्सल
photographer
Xiaomi 11i के
Kali
अंदर भी
Brown.
है, ये जो जिससे मैं लाइव जा रहा हूँ.
Kali fought through doubt from
कुछ खास
others
नहीं है.
and even himself before rising to the challenge of committing to growing his skills as a smartphone photographer. Well, personally, I'm definitely glad he stuck with it, because this photo looks amazing. Now, Novak is another Xiaomi community member and a huge fan of our Redmi Note smartphone capabilities. Novak takes incredible photos detailing the lives of his subjects, like this photo of his close friend Stefan. As it turns out, Stefan, aka Stanley, is also a Xiaomi fan and creator himself. He's a part-time graphic designer and full-time awesome BMXer.
Okay.
And together, one of their goals is to share
ओनली
their
गेमिंग
story
पे तो
and influence
G95
others to rise to the
G95 भी
challenge.
ले सकते हो आप,
So
G96 का
just
भी ले
like the
सकते हो.
amazing Xiaomi
अब
community
देखो अंडर
members,
14,000 आपको
we
क्या
believe
मिलता है.
everyone
Realme
deserves
8
to
अगर
share
मिल
their
रहा है तो
story.
वो ले लो आप
Whether
G95
it's
के
a
साथ.
life-changing adventure to challenge new horizons, or simple moments and memories with loved ones, we want you to capture those important details that make your stories come to life with a powerful camera. Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro are bringing you an incredibly powerful 108MP main camera. What does 108MP mean? It means 108 million pixels packed into a huge sensor, which is typically only seen on the highest end flagship devices, like our own Xiaomi 11 and even some competing devices.
ये
So
शायद
what
भूल
we're
गए कि
doing
Realme
is we're
8 Pro के
bringing the
अंदर भी
power
सेम ही
of 108MP
सेंसर है.
to Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro, allowing you to paint your stories in incredible detail. Now, let's check out some of the awesome shots we've taken with 108. This photo, taken
Okay.
with 108MP, looks gorgeous as it
यस
is.
वटरू भाई करेक्ट.
And even as we zoom
अभी तक
in,
मैं कह सकता हूँ
our
यस है वो.
108MP shot still holds its insane level of detail. Just look at the sharpness of her hair, or the stitching on her sweater, or in the crispness of the
अनुराग
flowers
भाई
and
अभी सिर्फ
branches.
5 या 10 मिनट हुए होंगे.
But the
हाँ
power of our
5-10
stories
मिनट, इससे
are
ज्यादा
in
नहीं हुआ
those
अभी.
up close and personal details, right? And 108MP blows away any of the competition in the mid-range, especially when it comes to capturing your story with detail.
ओके.
Now, the challenge of capturing and creating great content doesn't end at sunset.
Low light.
Night mode on the main camera is also incredibly powerful. The immense hardware and software capabilities of Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro's main camera means photos under low light come out stunning, so no details are missed. An awesome camera that allows you to rise to the challenge, even at night. And in addition to the 108MP main camera, Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G comes with ultra-wide and macro cameras.
करना पड़ेगा
While
भाई
Redmi
से
Note 11 Pro comes with ultra-wide, macro,
रुको फिर
and an
अभी।
additional depth sensor.
लो भाई।
Let's take a look at those shots.
कमेंट्स अभी
The
थोड़ी देर के लिए
amazing
हाइड रहेंगे आप
ultra-wide
सभी के।
lens lets you play with your surroundings, creating cool shots just like this. Or turn on your macro lens to rise to the challenge of the macro world. There are so many small, minute details surrounding us that we can really bring out to challenge the limits of our creativity. And this macro shot shows that perfectly. And of course, at the center of our story, well, it's us. Portrait mode does so well to capture our details, like the tone of her skin, or the unique and edgy style. And the natural bokeh effect in portrait mode makes it so that you really stand out from the background. But really, when we talk about being at the center of our story, nothing beats a picture-perfect selfie. So we talked a lot about capturing your story, but still frames may not be enough for everyone. For me personally, recording my adventures allows me to share my stories in all new and imaginative ways. Check this out.
ओके। वो वो
Macro and ultra-wide camera for getting up close and personal. And an all-new night mode 2.0.
ये पता नहीं क्या हुआ
You can
था
also
अभी।
create
सडनली
incredible
एकदम से गायब हुआ ये।
content with slow motion, movie frame, video filter when I'm challenging my friends to a 1v1 in my favorite game. But AMOLED, it's only one part of what makes this display a powerhouse. The other? Well, of course, it's got to be a silky smooth 120 hertz refresh rate.
120
And in the
हर्ट्ज।
bigger context of things,
सेम ही आया यार
some
ये
of us
Xiaomi
might
11i
not
की
really
तरह ही अभी
understand
तक तो
what
सेम आ
120
रहा
hertz
है।
does for us. Let's check out this video to give us a better idea.
ओके।
Now, nothing feels better than that smooth feeling you get while skiing after a fresh snowfall. Come with Redmi Note's fastest ever touch sampling rate at 360 hertz.
भाई
This means a
कमेंट्स को
smooth,
अब
responsive
इनेबल नहीं कर
display
पाऊंगा मैं लाइव
to make
में।
sure
मैं
you
दो
have
तीन बार
every
ट्राई कर चुका
advantage.
हूँ तो अभी जो है
So
ये
AMOLED
लाइव एकदम से एंड हो
and
रही
the
है अपने
silky
आप।
smooth 120
तो
hertz refresh rate.
रियली सॉरी
That's really what
बट ये
powers your
लाइव
viewing
इवेंट
experience
जो है
on
वो
Redmi Note
देखेंगे
11
हम।
Pro 5G and Pro's leading display. And these features are built onto an expansive 6.67-inch dot display.
ये
So
भी
you'll have
सेम है।
more than enough room to enjoy everything you're watching. And of course, it also has all the comfort features that you know and love to make sure the display is easy on the
सनलाइट
eyes.
डिस्प्ले रीडिंग मोड
With
3.0
SGS eye
डिस्प्ले
care display
सर्टिफिकेशन
certification and
SGS।
modes like Reading Mode
उसमें
3.0
रियलमी में होता है
and Sunlight
TUV
display. Don't
रेन
be afraid to
शील्ड।
challenge for as long as you need. And onto the front, Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro are
Gorilla
protected by
Glass
Corning
5।
Gorilla Glass because nothing's sexier than strength. So that's Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro's
DCI 3
flagship
color
level
gamut.
display.
Okay, 360 touch sampling rate.
120
Dot
hertz
memory लग रहा है
AMOLED.
5.
That means super smooth,
Large
bright,
display.
high contrast, rich,
यार देख अभी तक तो ये
immersively
still
amazing,
सेम
and
है,
comfortable.
सेम specs हैं इनके.
Perfect for all the
प्रोसेसर यहाँ पर
content
मेन मैटर
you
करता
love to
है,
read and
बैटरी,
watch.
प्रोसेसर और चार्जिंग स्पीड.
Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro, a
Performance
truly
देखते हैं.
powerful camera and leading display. We already know that. And there's something just as powerful behind it all. But lately, it's not just power that matters. Making sure you're up to speed wherever you are is becoming more and more important. We've gotten a ton of requests from our Redmi Note fans to give 5G support to our highest spec model. And this year, we've done exactly that.
5G.
That's why Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G now
Okay.
comes with awesome 5G capabilities. So you can challenge speed barriers wherever you are. Now, what does 5G mean? 5G means faster roaming speeds that have made sure I never miss a beat. Like when I'm watching my favorite football team on the way back home from work. It also comes with other awesome benefits. Increased bandwidth, lower latency, and even staying private. The 5G capabilities on Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G are brought by the powerfully efficient Snapdragon 695 chipset. It
Okay,
runs on a highly
695.
efficient 6nm process, typically only found in flagship smartphones. And it also has a high-performance CPU, providing a fast and smooth experience for everything you do on your phone.
यार ये अगेन इन्होंने
Snapdragon
वही सिस्टम
695
कर दिया है,
is a
मतलब
leading mid-range processor.
फीचर्स तो
that
ढेर
gives you
सारे दे
near
दिए हैं भर भर के,
flagship level
लेकिन वही है कि
processing power.
परफॉर्मेंस की बारी आई तो फिर
Now the
वो
Pro 5G
उसका
Snapdragon
बॉटल नेक
695
करने वाला है इसके अंदर.
delivers on the powerhouse performance that our Redmi Note series has always been known for. And for the Pro, we have a chipset that lives up to this as well. That's the MediaTek Helio G96 with a
ये
powerful
ज्यादा
octa-core
पावरफुल प्रोसेसर है उससे,
that's fast and smooth, supporting the incredible
बट ये
108 MP
5G
detail
नहीं है ये.
and silky smooth 120 Hz high refresh rate. Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro also let you challenge even faster, with up to 8 gigabytes of
LPDDR4X
RAM
RAM,
and up to
UFS 2.2,
128
same,
gigabytes of UFS 2.2 storage for
same है
lightning
same.
fast multitasking and transfer speeds. And if that's not enough, get up to a terabyte of expandable storage and never run out of space on your rise to the challenge.
Okay.
So what do you think of Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro's elite performance? Well, I think it's fast. That's 5G fast, 8 gigabytes of RAM fast, UFS 2.2 write booster fast. But it's also undeniably powerful. With the all-new
यार इसके अंदर
Snapdragon
स्नैपड्रैगन
695 and
765 या
MediaTek Helio
768 हो जाना
G96.
चाहिए था यार. 768 तक तो डिजर्व
Next,
करता है
let's
ये.
check out a topic that really rises to the challenge. It's something all of you have been extremely outspoken and crazy about, and that's battery and charging.
ओके, क्या निकाला क्या निकाला क्या निकाला. यहाँ पता लगेगा एक्चुअल में इसकी चार्जिंग स्पीड क्या है. $67
Now, as you saw, battery anxiety is becoming a frequent worry. Our smartphones have never been more important. to us.
$67.
As a result, fast charging and big batteries have become more and more of a necessity. Now, some of you may think fast charging means something like 20 watts, or even 25 watts. But to Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro, fast charging means something completely different. We'll be bringing 67-watt
बोला था
turbo
ना
charging to
67
Redmi Note,
वाट.
and I've been
मैं
using it for a
चार्जर
while
देख के
now.
बता दिया था मैंने
It's
कि
allowed me to
67 वाट है
completely
ये.
speed past any battery anxiety and challenge my day without worry. But to be a powerhouse, we aren't just satisfied with bringing lightning fast charging to the table. We're also including a massive 5,000 milliamp hour battery with
हाँ,
over
इस
2
हिसाब
days
से
of
ये
battery
फोन
life.
काफी बढ़िया है लगेगा.
This is a
मतलब
huge achievement.
5000 mAh की
Its battery
बैटरी,
capacity
ज्यादा
is
पावरफुल
actually the
प्रोसेसर नहीं
biggest
है,
obstacle when
आपको
developing
व्यूइंग
faster
एक्सपीरियंस
charging.
अच्छा मिलने वाला है,
So the
5G है,
combination of
तो फिर
67
ये
watt turbo
खरीदने
charging
लायक फोन है
as
भाई,
well as the
तो खरीदने
5,000
लायक है.
milliamp hour battery is what really makes Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro a true powerhouse. And it's this powerhouse combination that makes it possible for us to achieve an entire day of battery with just 15 minutes charging. So when you no longer need to stay chained to an outlet for over an hour to last you through the day, though battery anxiety is going to be a thing of the past.
15 मिनट में
And to put that into perspective, Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro get double as much battery as the competitors after charging for 15 minutes.
15 मिनट में
And not
51%
only does this charging
और
speed
इस
crush
हाइपर चार्ज के अंदर ये
competitors in the
100%
same
कंप्लीट हो
segment,
जाता है
it
according to
completely
brand.
overpowers competition way out of the Redmi Note price range. So let's check out what it looks like when your days of succumbing to battery anxiety are all but gone.
आ रहा हूँ
That was our incredible 67-watt turbocharging, a technology that brings you an entire day of battery with just 15 minutes of charging. But how does 67-watt turbocharge really work? Well, there's two main things. First is the battery. We're bringing MMT battery technology to Redmi Note.
ओके
MMT improves charging speeds by running charging channels through the
अच्छा
middle
dual
of the
battery system है
so that
इसमें
it charges from the inside out, moving electricity in two directions at once, rather than just one, like in traditional charging tech. The second is cooling technology.
heat
Redmi
dissipation
Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro are introducing liquid cool cooling technology that's going to keep your device cool while maintaining high-speed charging. It's this battery and charging technology that allows us to realize those insane turbocharging speeds. Pretty cool, right? Now that's so much already. But there's actually one more thing. Any guesses? Well, if you guess that you're getting that 67-watt turbocharger in box, then you guess correct. That's incredible
normal है यार.
value on an already
Realme
amazing
के फोन
device.
के साथ मिलता है
And with how powerful this charger is, it's enough to power all your USB-C compatible devices too. So you never have to lug around all those different chargers for all your devices. So we talked about the 67-watt and 5,000 milliamp hour Powerhouse combo. And with the addition of a 67-watt inbox charger, Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro's battery and charging truly blast past mid-range value. So that was Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and 11 Pro's Powerhouse battery and charging, combining a massive 5,000 milliamp
दोनों
hour
में same ही
battery
है.
with turbo-fast 67-watt charging to give you an incredible entire day of battery in just 15 minutes charge. We also introduced some Redmi Note firsts, like MMT battery and turbocharging, kept cool by our liquid cool technology. This is all meant to power you through your day.
तो बता
Lastly, these incredible features that we just talked about are wrapped up in a complete
Live
experience.
हो
We're giving you all the features you know and love. Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro clearly rises to the challenge of giving you more
Okay.
than what you expect from a mid-range phone. Dual
linear
speakers,
motor
headphone
complete
jack,
experience
great
NFC
haptics, NFC, and so much more.
5mm audio
So to
jack
recap, that was Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro, the 108MP Powerhouse. Two amazing devices that easily deliver on our promise of bringing flagship level tech to the mid-range. Like a powerful 108MP main camera, 120
2.0
Hz
dual
AMOLED,
speaker
67-watt turbocharging with a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, as well as flagship level performance, all wrapped up in an incredibly stylish, bold design. Now, you probably think that these Powerhouse devices come in at a pretty hefty price. I mean, it shares so many qualities of a true flagship device. But we're rising to the challenge once again of giving you Powerhouse value. Just take a look at Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G next to a competing device. We can clearly see where we rise above and beyond the challenger. Like camera. Well, let's be honest, not much can compare to 108 million pixels. And while both devices share an incredible display, Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G gives you that true powerhouse battery and turbocharging experience. Now, I know. At this point, most of you are probably wondering, how much can you get this powerhouse experience for? Well, Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G will be available from just $329
329
for the
24,000
6 plus
रुपए
64 gigabyte variant.
664
Now, availability and prices may vary between markets, so be sure to follow your local social media channels for more information. Here's that comparison again, but with the prices included. Pretty incredible, right?
Snapdragon
And that's
695.
not all. We have two more
Highest
variants for
है
Redmi Note 11 Pro
379 का.
5G.
Okay.
A 6 plus 128
379.
gigabyte variant and 8 plus
28,000
128
रुपए.
gigabyte variant for $349 and $379 respectively. Now, as a really special
ये
surprise,
पागल वागल हो गए हैं
to
क्या?
really rise to the challenge of giving you ultimate value, Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G will be available at an early bird price of as low as $299 for the 64 gigabyte variant.
Okay,
And $329 for the 6 plus 128 gigabyte variant.
26,000 रुपए.
And
तब भी महंगा है यार ये.
$349 for
भाई
the
तब भी
8 plus
महंगा
128
है.
gigabyte variant. This will be available from February 16th to 17th only on AliExpress, starting at 12 a.m. PST. So make sure to check in with your local
अरे
markets for
चाइनीज
more
में ना
details.
यार, अगर चाइना में
We're
ही इतना
making
में
Redmi
लॉन्च
Note
हो रहा
11
है तो
Pro
यार इंडिया में
5G
कितने में आएगा ये?
available as easy as
2-3 हज़ार रुपए
possible
और एक्स्ट्रा लगा लो
through
इस
a
पे.
variety
ये
of
तो
global
बहुत महंगा चला गया
carriers
भाई.
starting February. And for those of you who prefer, again starting February, Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G will be available through our many channel partners as well. Now, for Redmi Note 11 Pro, it also knocks the competition out of the water with incredible specs across the board.
G96
A 108MP quad camera,
इसका भी देख
120Hz
लेते हैं
AMOLED
कितना देते
display,
हैं ये.
that same massive battery and turbocharging, and will only cost $299 for the 6
22,000
plus
रुपए.
64 gigabyte
664.
variant. Let's check out the comparison again. Just look at that value. And of course, Redmi Note 11 Pro also comes with
349.
two more RAM and storage variants.
26,000 रुपए. 22,000 का बेस वेरिएंट, टॉप
$329
वेरिएंट 26,000
and
रुपए.
$349 respectively. And you guessed it, Redmi Note 11 Pro will also have an exclusive early bird price, starting at $279 for the 6 plus 64 gigabyte variant. Available from February 16th to 17th, only on AliExpress, starting at 12 a.m. PST. Again, it'll be available through a variety of global carriers, as well as via our major open channel partners, as early as this February. Let's take one last look.
Okay. कलर अच्छा है लेकिन यार भाई यार ओवर प्राइस्ड है यार ये. यार ये पता नहीं क्या ग्लिच हुआ, कमेंट सब ऑन ही हो रहे हैं. आई एम सॉरी, मेरे को कोल्ड हो रखा है इस टाइम. आवाज से आपको समझ आ ही रहा होगा.
So that was Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G and Pro. Two amazing devices that shatter your expectations of what's possible in the mid-range.
हाँ शैटर्ड तो कर दी
But
भाई.
today, we're giving you more ways to rise to the challenge. Actually, we're giving you two more.
अच्छा अब क्या है? अच्छा 11S.
Now, our next two devices are something just as incredible as our Pro models. They are Redmi Note 11S and Redmi Note 11.
Okay.
Redmi Note 11S is our 108MP expert. It's for those with a passion for
Same design,
photography,
same look.
for those that are never satisfied and want to push their smartphone cameras to the limit. And Redmi Note 11 is the 90Hz AMOLED pioneer.
Okay,
It's
इसके
a
अंदर AMOLED
device
screen है
for
90
the
Hz की.
everyday challenger. Someone who just wants that smooth and seamless all-round smartphone experience. These are two incredible phones that share a lot of the tech that the Pro models are bringing you. And I bet you can guess some of the specs already. So speaking of things they share, let's start off with that Pro look and feel. Redmi Note 11S and 11 actually share the same bold, yet refined design as our Pro models, but with a more compact 6.43-inch form factor. Strong flat frames and level ends provide a clean look while fitting securely and comfortably in your hand, as well as a bold, stylish camera module that accentuates the back, drawing and catching the eye. But nothing really catches the eye
बारी है.
more than color. Redmi Note 11S and 11 will
Okay.
both come in the clean and classic graphite gray, as well as the
Twilight
sleek
blue?
twilight blue. Exclusive to Redmi Note 11S is a gorgeous
Pearl
pearl
white.
white. While Redmi Note 11 has the brilliant star blue.
Star blue. Okay.
Next, let's talk camera. Actually, one of the main differences between Redmi Note 11S and 11. We gave